What's going on YouTube? Another Monday update for the super hot peppers. Oh man, they're doing great. Some of the leaves don't look that great, especially over in that area. But for the most part, they're looking pretty good. One good example of that is look how horrible those leaves look. And then you come up and look at all the new growth. Just looks pretty. This I just noticed. First off, some buds and stuff like that. Hey, it focused. Check that out. Got one right there. Another little guy right over here. Got more coming in over here. So, got a bunch of pods. This is my MA Wartrix. And as you can see, they don't look anything like the first pod I got off that last plant. That'll be in the update. So, that'll be kind of interesting to see how they turn out. Chocolate Habanero right next to it right here. Looking half decent. Look at that stalk. Looking nice. Why won't you focus, camera? What, just because I put the camera up close and then far away and then up close? Got some flowers on here. Looking half decent. In the back there, my pink tiger. There we go. Not really looking that good. That is one of my special guys. I have to water it. So I always have to remember. Just take one of these cups out, fill it up with water, pour it in the cup, let it drain through, and it should be good for another couple days. Who else we got? Oh, ghost pepper right here. Looking nice. See that white tag back there? I'm not getting close to it because of its website name. I don't know who they are. That is my white fly killer. That's Incarcia formosa. So we'll see if they work this time. I also have a little cellophane down here with some of the spider mite stuff in there. Let me see, what else do we have here? Who's that on? No, this is my red fatale here. Oh yeah, can't wait to see how those come out. I've been very excited ever since I saw that taste test with Dave and his, what was it, nephew, I believe? I could not wait ever since I saw these seeds come. Right in the back there. Who is that guy, actually? I ask that every single week. Yellow Moruga. Jeez, I mean, you'd think I'd remember by now. But it comes up, has a bunch of nice new growth popping off the top here, and it's kind of intermingling with white peach, more white peach up here, over here. So the white peach is going nuts. Ugh, gross. Oh. Thought I just stepped on a snail. Nope, it was a plant that I pulled. You can see all the growth down there on that white peach, looking beautiful. Oh yeah, I guess that back cup right there, and this cup right over here. That used to be the lemon drop there, and the Aji Fantasy over there. I pulled them out of here. Dang, I'm standing on that stupid plant again. Red Ghost right here, it's expanding like crazy, all the way over to here, and it's got buds all over it. So I've been waiting on Red Ghost for quite a while. It has that tag on it. That's going over here into this bed. My little tiny guy down here is my Butch T crossed with Dougla. This guy probably needs moved out of here too, put it somewhere nicer. But it's got yet another pod on here. More Incarcia formosa right there, which is hanging on my Caramel Moruga, which, you didn't see that leaf fall. But it's looking nice and tall. It's standing up all the way up here, and it's got buds all over it. More of the spider mite stuff, kind of suspended in this branch. I'm going to go ahead and move it down here, because I'm going to knock that thing off sometime. Oh, right, yeah, that was that one. Red Ghost, white peach in the background there. Another white peach, I believe, right in the background there. And then my St. Thomas Bane over here. She's looking pretty. There's a bunch of little purple pods on there as I put the camera right in the fan. Let's see if we can get it from above. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely in the wind now. But look at all these little buds all over the place. Or pods, I mean. Got a red one right down there. Another red one. Probably need to do a taste test on those guys. I have tried them. Yeah, when they were, I think, purple? Can't remember, but they were unripe when I tried them, and I tried them when they were ripe. Both of them are pretty good, actually. Another Red Ghost sticking way out here, all the way out here, and it's sticking all the way over to here. All of this is that same Red Ghost, and it's all coming from right down here. Look at that. All these branches looking great. Still not regretting putting all these guys this close together. Wait, where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. Right down here. Caramel Moruga. Let's go in. I think that's the only pot on here, but there's tons of buds everywhere on this brand new growth. The back one, oh right, yeah, the back one is my Peach Ghost, is what it's labeled as, and still haven't got any pods off that thing, except for 2 right off the bat, and here's where one of them was, right here actually, and they looked more like regular Ghost, or maybe a red Ghost, not exactly sure. Actually, they kind of look like regular Ghosts. They were, yeah, they were red and bumpy, I believe. And the ones Aaron sent me were red and kind of smooth. So, I don't know. Maybe they're just regular Ghost. This one's a red Ghost right here. It's coming out all the way to here. It's got some buds on there, looking beautiful. Who the heck is this? Oh, Peach Ghost. It's way over there in the back corner, but it's got a pod way over here. Weighing down this branch here. Probably need to lift that up. Behind the red Ghost, let's see if we can see this thing. It's the one that looks horrible. Come here. Oh man, even the new growth looks even worse. Look at that, it's almost bleached. And it's got buds starting on it. That would be my Carolina Reaper. Yeah, let's just not look at that anymore. This Peach Ghost over here, jeez, oh man, it is gigantic. It's all the way up into here. I just picked 14 pods off of it in the last couple days. That leaf needed to go. As you can see, we've got more. This is the one I labeled all loaded up, where most of them, actually, this one right here on the end looks like a Ghost. And yeah, that one kind of looks like a Habanero. All the ones I picked kind of look like Habaneros, so not exactly sure what's up with that. Well, it's probably just me screwing up and growing them horrible. Yeah, this is still part of the Carolina Reaper right here. That's not looking too bad. Kind of rust looking there. I don't remember who this guy is. Oh, really? I got another MA Wartrix right here? Darn, I didn't even notice that. It's kind of being overshadowed. Here, look at that. Another Peach Ghost right there. Do we have any more Peach Ghost? Not exactly sure. No, but tons of flowers over there. But this MA Wartrix looking good. Kind of, oh no, that is the MA Wartrix right here. But it's kind of being leaned on by the Peach Ghost. So, have to separate them. Just got my clips. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to use those clips. Make me sound like an idiot. I know how to use them. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to use them. Red Fatale, looking beautiful. All kind of buds all over this, waiting for the pods. Chocolate habanero in the back here. I don't really see any pods. There's a, there it is, a bud. White flies everywhere. Guess I need some of that Encarsia Formosa here. And I've got my red, that's not it. Red Fatale over here, looking half decent. Getting ready to start getting ready to produce for me. And then my Aji Pineapple. Hey, check that out. Looking very nice. Like everybody's been saying in the forums, they are very prolific. Look at this. Buds everywhere, or pods, all over this thing, and it's very tall. It's about coming up on 4 feet tall. Here's a couple more pods right here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. There's more pods over here. Jeez, oh man, it's the Hanukkah bush. Just keeps on giving. But that is all this giant corner. I probably need to go ahead and move these totes down, maybe all the way down to the reservoir there, and just kind of spread them out a little bit, give them a little bit more room, because look at this. This is just crazy. And I anticipate much more growth. If you've been following along with my adventure this year, we had that giant freaking heat wave that came through just now. Actually, today it was in the 70s for like one of the first times besides at night. I think yesterday was 90-something degrees here. So, I mean, it's still holding pretty freaking hot. Today, it just so happens to be 70s. 77 was what it was, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours ago, something like that. Turn off the fan. Alright, you want to see some growth? Alright, check this guy out. That's my pink tiger. Oh yeah, it's the most beautiful plant I have. Just look at those leaves. Beautiful. I might be killing the heck out of this, but the leaves don't show it. That's why I like it. And check this out. How about that? Pink tiger pod. It's not gonna focus on it. There we go. How about that? Lots more starting right there. A couple buds. That one looks like it's a pod right there. Let me see. That's not all. Let me see. Where's it at? Here's one right over here. There's one starting right here next to a flower. There's one in the background. Hey, nobody has stripes yet. Or I don't even know if they will. But they're starting to look beautiful. Tons of buds just popping off all over this thing. So it's just the beginning for the pink tiger here. Hidden underneath the pink. Oh, and I got clips. Well, these are the clips right here. These goofy little things. Pull them around, snap. And it is, where are they held together? Oh, it's way over there, isn't it? Yeah, right over here. Got a clip. It's holding on my Dragon Cayenne. Haven't needed to clip any of these guys over here. See the Sugar Rush. Looking nice. Look at all these pods. Big old pods. Looking beautiful. This kind of looks crappy. Kind of reminds me of Blossom End Rod and Blossom Rod, whatever that's called. Right there has a little spot. Doesn't exactly look like it, but I'm kind of worried about that, so I might pick these a little early. But other than that, I mean, it's just got flowers, buds, pods. Look at that everywhere. Oh, there's a tiny one down low next to these crappy looking leaves. But there's just, oh, there's another pod right there. More pods. Look at these little guys. They're just going nuts everywhere. Like, very, very prolific. That's one of my other favorite plants so far. Didn't I? Yeah, I clipped this one right up here to the pink tiger. Because the pink tiger is like a giant trellis. For this little guy, anyway. Right back here. Actually, let me go get turned around here. Alright. Let's see if I can actually do this. Alright. Check this. Well, first off, where's the... it's just one little branch over there that's clipped next to a couple of them. White flies everywhere still in here. Look at this. Dragon Cayenne just putting off pods like crazy. This is the one plant that I'm not kidding when I say it is completely loaded up. And it's like blocking out some of these other guys here actually. But just pods everywhere on this thing and branches everywhere. Look at this. This whole branch comes out over here. Look, we got pods all over the freaking place. It's kind of hanging down. I got excited earlier because look at this. This stem right here sticking up. It's got all this pretty growth on it. I was like, wow, look at that Dragon Cayenne go. Nope. That would be my Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, which is right down here. It's always been my low rider kind of guy. It was really, really short. I topped it, and it stayed pretty much short. And it has crappy looking leaves. Before I forget, this bed right here, also this other giant bed over here, well, with the giant peppers, or pepper plants, they were getting very low on water. So finally, it was time to add some more nutrients. I added, I'm just going 3 gallons at a time now. So, added that. Hopefully, that will help out getting some of these guys that aren't producing yet. Hopefully, that'll help them out. Sure, I screwed that up, though. Over here, hey, look at that. Oop, where's the rest of it? Here we go. Look at that. Whole little extra branch just popped right off. That's my lemon drop here. It was flowering at one point. I don't see it flowering anymore. Oh, look, you can see where I topped it so long ago. Also, right over amongst all this, there we go. Ugh, look how horrible it is. That's my Aji Fantasy that I moved. So, some of the leaves looking very ravished here, probably from the white flies and stuff. Have a nice little spider friend right over here, hanging out, keeping me company and stuff. Oh yeah, right. This guy, I didn't get to water in him very much, and it's a stick now. This guy just looks dead. Just watered them. We'll see if they come back. A couple of the younglings here, still looking nice. This guy is really starting to take off here. Stand up nice and tall. My Trinidad Scorpion right here, standing up nice and tall. I don't remember what all these guys are. What do we got? Chocolate Hab, Yellow Brain Strain. Oh, this is my chocolate hub right here. My chocolate hub, as a matter of fact. Yellow brain strain. Oh, this little guy over here is Ghost. Who did we kill? Red Fatale and Red Fatale. Oh, that figures. Had too many of them. So those two guys right there, Red Fatale, Red Fatale. This little guy, or no, that's a Red Fatale right here. So who the heck was the other one? Oh, that would have been my chocolate hub I killed. And Yellow Brain Strain. So still young, don't know. Maybe they'll be going into an indoor grow room, which will be getting built pretty soon. We still have a lot of, well, we still have summer left going here. I keep hearing JT talking about the winter coming. I'm like, oh my God, winter's coming. And then I realized, no, it's beginning of September. We still have 90-degree weather here. Let me see, who's my gigantic guy here? Yellow Moruga, where it's attached to the spider web. It forked, and it's just putting off all this new green growth right here on the top, putting buds, well, flowers too, all over the place. This gigantic, oh, don't need that leaf. This gigantic freaking tree here, look at the size of that trunk. That is so crazy. I never really thought I would have grown these peppers the whole time in these cups. I thought I was going to, I even bought tons of 3-inch cups, never put them in. Note to self for next year, put them in there and get bigger cups. Well, not bigger cups, well, bigger neck cups, there we go. But it's got flowers all over, oh, that's the, what the heck was it? Yellow Moruga over there. But it's got flowers all over. There was one I saw, it's not really important, but I saw one where the flower closed up and it's actually starting to put off a pod. And it's not that important. Hey, drop stuff. Oh, fish food. Okay. My Ghost, not really looking that great. Look at these leaves. Ugh. But this is another bed that I just went ahead and added water to, so hopefully nutrients will go ahead. It's master blend water, 3 gallons worth, so hopefully that'll be kicking in. Oh, right, yeah, I already pulled the last pod that I had on here, regular Ghost. And there is tons of flowers all over this thing. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this one's not looking so good on the end of this. It was growing, and then it was like, nope, we're done. Alright, now on to this. Since we're getting close, we're not getting close, but since we're at least halfway through the growing season with the aeroponics type garden here, I'll just go ahead and give my opinion. I don't like it. As a matter of fact, this week I was trying to figure out how I can get some money to grab some more of these tubs over here and just make them into cracky style growing. I don't like the way the roots grow. A lot of them will grow some roots and then the roots will fall off. A lot of them will have roots that turn brown. It's very rare that you get them with white roots and stuff. All around, the plants seem to be smaller than all of the other gardens, like in here. I mean, look at that stuff. I mean, that's a bad bed as an example, because that stuff just grew huge, and it was huge to begin with. But this right here, this giant freaking thing, I'm actually very amazed by this thing. First off, well, it's my Jay's Peach Goes Scorpion, but the reason I'm really surprised about it was like 2 days ago, it was all droopy again. We all know we've got a leak. Well, I know we've got a leak. And this one being the very last bed, the nozzles needed cleaning out. That's the other thing I don't like about it, is you have to clean things, you gotta like maintain it and all that stuff, and I don't want to do that. That's why I went with this style bed this year, because I wanted to set it and forget it, walk away kind of thing. Check in on it every, well, every day, but check in on it like once a week, like intensely for pests and stuff like that, and then take care of it as needed. But I'm not very satisfied with this whole setup, so I'm gonna completely redo it, or I'm not gonna have peppers in here next year. Maybe we'll put tomatoes in here, and I'm sure they would love this kind of setup, but yeah, all kind of leaves coming off and stuff like that. But yeah, this thing was really, really droopy the other day. Everything needed done. It was low on water. The sprayers weren't working. Working now. See? Can't even see. The algae growing on the inside. Look at that. Roots on that thing are looking pretty nice. That's one of the exceptions. But you can see dark roots in there. Not really a fan. That would be my yellow brain strain there. That's really, it put off a couple pods, but like I said, we've been having complications, so it really hasn't been doing much. Not that bad of a bushy little plant there. A couple flowers over there. My ghost pepper over here, kind of growing pretty tall, so that's cool, and a lot of new growth on there, but no pods yet. This white peach, I think you can do anything you want to a white peach, and they just grow. I mean, look at this. The leaves are starting to come back. Got pods all over the thing. Looking very nice. Another one right there. More right over there. I think they're all ripe too, actually. Because they start off white and then they kind of turn yellow. Very weird. And even branches with no leaves are putting out pods. Yeah, keep on moving. My Carolina Reaper here. I've got all kind. Oh look, that flower's closing right there. Might have a bud there. Yeah, but that's it. But this Reaper, you can see another Incarcia Formosa down there. Not really doing that much, but I have to say this one looks a lot better than the other one. Over here, tons of flowers. Look at all these flowers everywhere. Got we got two on here, and they're tiny. Look how tiny they are. Habaneros, another one right up here. I think this was the organic mix thing that my mom got me. Right over here, this thing's starting to come back. Look at all that green growth and flowers and stuff popping off. This could be a pod right here. I believe it is. And it's grown up pretty tall there. Looking pretty decent. It's labeled as my sweet apple. That's my mystery plant. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. Got a little spider web in between the two plants here, which is my yellow moruga. And that one has tons of flowers and stuff like that, but I don't see... Oh, that's a pod coming on right there. Flower just dropped off. Oh, look, here's one right up here with more spider webs and stuff. There's a little pod starting right there. Then we come back here to the back. My yellow moruga. This guy, ooh, sweet, still firm. I thought I waited too long on this guy. I'm gonna pick this right when we're done. And the plant not looking so good. Look at this leaf, man. It just looks horrible. I think that's the whiteflies doing that, because you can see them flying around. But yeah, not looking too bad. I mean, it's got a nice pot on there, so that's cool. At least, hopefully, I'll get some seeds out of that. And then, last but not least, is my MA Wartrix. Not looking so hot down there. Nice and tall. Got flowers popping off all over the place. It looks like a mosquito right there. Or maybe a dead one. I'm not sure. And this one has a pod. Nope, it was alive. Nice little pod right there. And I can hear from here that the garbage can on the other side of the greenhouse right there is... gotcha. Dead mosquito now. And stupid little snail. Guess who's getting fed to the chickens? But I can hear from here the garbage can is getting empty, so I'm gonna have to add water yet again. Anyway, that's my super hot peppers here, and my opinion of the aeroponic garden. Might be all my mistakes and just me screwing up, but yeah, not a big fan of it. Anyway, now I'm starting to get eaten up by mosquitoes, which I'm glad they waited until now. Anyway, that was my Monday walk around here. Look at that, man. All that huge growth over there, looking awesome. All this stuff right here. That was my super hot update. We do these every Monday, so if you want to hit that subscribe button, come back and check out what else we've got growing on here in the greenhouse. Got my hot tub aquaponic garden over here. It's always on Tuesdays. Come back on Thursdays for the lava rock aquaponic garden. Got all kind of stuff going on in here, and that hydro tube that's leaking on the back wall. And that we come back for every Friday. So if you want to check all that stuff out, hit that subscribe button. And we do have catfish in here. I should get a video of them this week. But that was this was definitely a long-winded walk around the entire greenhouse here. Of the super hots, that is. And yeah, don't forget to do all that fun, happy social media stuff down below. If you want to follow me on Twitter and see what I'm up to, it's A with a circle, REVTO. And yeah, leave a comment. Always appreciate them, and the thumbs up. So, alright, that was my tour of the super hots this week. So, we'll catch y'all in the next video. Oh, and check out the Pepper Lovers community. It's great over there. Lots of awesome people. I'll throw a link down below. Roof's still ripped too. Anyway, that was it. I'm out. Later.